How's the runaway bride?
And I quote, in disgrace with the whole family.
That goes without saying. What else? I need big goss.
I called my parents. They're also not too happy with my recent change of address. I moved out of my uncle's house, packed my bags. Goodbye.
And you're now living in disgraceful sin with your husband-to-be? Woohoo!
Well, I'm glad someone's smiling.
Well, you're doing what you have to do, making your own choices.
But it's harder than I thought it would be. I've always been a good girl.
Yeah, you'll get over it. Welcome to the wild side. Hey, do you want to have a drink after work tonight? Celebrate your freedom?
Do you mean a drink at the bar or on the bar?
Don't be scared. I'll behave.
Tonight, you say?
Of course tonight. Or do you have to check with your fiancé first? Do I have to give you a lecture about women in the 21st century?
No need, because I don't have to ask anyone about anything anymore. So, yes, I'd love to go out with you tonight.
That's my girl. Can you review Mrs. Malloy? Her blood results and abdo-film are back. I'll bring them up now.
Sure, and can you get hold of my patient's GP? I need a list of all the medications that he's taking.
Onto it.
And don't forget to take a break yourself.
I'm fine.
Yeah, but looking after your staff at your own expense.
We had a break before, we're good.
Painful right ankle, can't wait there.
No swords, no drugs, so I'll take care of this one, shall I?
Thanks for your support.
We did have a break.
And we had an agreement that Alice would take it easy.
Look, I took her off a tough case before and I got it in the neck. She wants business as usual.
Yeah, which for Alice means she'll go hard out until she cracks. I don't want her to reach that point.
Fine. But she did have a break and I think she'll be all right with a query sprained ankle, don't you?
Mrs. Mills has been vomiting post-op. I've had to talk to the house surgeon and asked him to chart some cyclozine. Keep an eye on her and keep her fluids up.
Okay.
And who's keeping eye on you?
Auntie Rani.
Don't worry. I'm not here to lecture you. That's your uncle's job.
He's not here, is he?
Oh, he's at home on the phone. The family have been ringing all morning.
My parents.
They were the first.
I should have warned you.
Oh, well, at least you're not the only one who's being told off today.
I made it clear that it's not your fault. It's my decision.
I think you're a very brave girl.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard to stand up for what you want. I know that. And I miss you already. Leaving Dinesh is one thing, but leaving me with your Uncle Vijay and Sunil, thank you very much.
Well, I miss you too. And your cooking, of course.
Just a little something for you. You need to keep your strength up.
That's too much for me.
Oh, no. This is yours. These are for Dinesh. There's not much I can do right now, except cook. He's had a devastating shock. The least I can do is try and distract him from the pain.
Well, there's no tenderness or swelling. You were out walking, you tripped and rolled out.
X-ray, perhaps?
We don't do x-rays for no reason, but I will get a doctor to check it.
Alice Piper.
Yep, that's me.
You're the one that escaped.
I'll be right back.
You were so brave.
Yeah, I did what I had to do.
Which was what? Tell me.
What is this, an interview?
Well, actually, I am a journalist. I'd really like to...
My story's not for sale, not for 50 grand or 50 million. Now get out.
What's going on?
She's a reporter. Faked an ankle injury to get an interview.
Is that true?
Walk!
The story's worth way more than 50 grand. You can call me any time.
How do you people sleep? You all right?
Yeah.
I'll make sure she leaves the building.
Apparently, it was a real live samurai sword.
Oh, some movies don't go wrong.
Try an ex-boyfriend on P.
That stuff is evil, I should know.
How is Guy?
He's doing really well. Making me paranoid, but doing really well.
About the paranoia.
He asked me to a family dinner tonight, and I don't know why, but I'm hearing alarm bells.
When did they first start ringing?
The other night, I was having dinner with Chris, and Guy gate crashed. Pretended it was a coincidence, but he was totally playing gooseberry on purpose. He was like a kid demanding my attention.
Well, if I knew you were having dinner with Chris, I'd probably turn up and do the same thing. Just to make sure you weren't being sucked in by the Warner charm.
Oh, please, I can look after myself. I just hate them both looking at me like I'm some kind of
prize in a competition?
Oh, no, it's nothing like... Yes.
Those two do not deserve you, Tony. Steer clear.
But I'll disappoint the kids.
Well, are you disappointing them or are you protecting them from the crap? Just listen to your instincts, okay?
You owe me, Buster.
Nothing for.
Mollycoddling.
Yeah, okay. What's the damage?
Healthy size bar tab for you, me and Shanti across the road tonight.
I'll ask you to start paying rent soon. Hey, why don't you have a night off? Recharge the batteries.
Boring.
Oh, a good bottle of wine. I'll cook or something.
I've already made arrangements with Shanti and I'm not letting her down.
Tell her to come over. She's more than welcome.
And you're more than welcome to join us at the IV tonight.
Okay, but it's a school night, so not too late, eh?
No promises.
Okay, then, see you next week.
Hey, you? Are you free for a sec?
Just saw my last patient.
Oh, Dad said you were really busy.
Did he now?
Too busy to come round tonight.
Oh, so he sent you to twist my arm.
Ask you nicely, he said.
Piece of work, your dad.
He's really bummed you're not coming tonight. We all are.
Well, some other time, eh?
Dad's made you cheesecake.
All the more for everyone else.
And I was going to tell you about my visit to Sophie's place. Dad and Uncle Chris, they pretend to be interested, but their eyes just glaze over.
So tell me now.
Harry's picked you for his team, whatever the game is. And he's got his bedtime book all sorted. Mark the chapter where you guys are up to. I offered to read to him, but no, that's Mummy's book.
You're good.
How good?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh, that good.
Well, that one hardly touched the sides.
Who's for another?
I'm fine.
Yeah, ditto.
Just me then?
That's not a race.
I'll deal with this my way if you don't like it. Leave.
Same again, thanks.
So, how does it feel to be able to go out in the town without having to lie to the whānau?
It feels like I've just crawled out from under a rock.
You should have done it years ago. Then maybe you'd be able to drink a bit faster. Go on. Oh, please.
I can't go any faster. See?
Make this one last, eh?
Yes. Follow my lead, Alice.
Oh, my goodness. It will be midnight before my lips even touch the rim.
Look at her. No shame at all.
Why should she be ashamed?
If she doesn't know it, I'm going to tell her. Shanti?
He's just your brother. He doesn't call the shots anymore. You do.
You think this is fit behavior? Drinking in bars, checking up with men?
I'm sorry you see it that way, Sunil.
Do you have no respect for your brother? For your family?
Of course I respect you. I love you. But when it comes to my life, I make the decisions.
Here, here.
You know how ungrateful.
I'm with friends, Sunil. Please don't spoil my night. Or mine.
What century does he think this is?
Don't say that. I've really hurt my brother. He's just lashing out.
You're getting a lot of that, eh?
Just a bit.
Forget him. Drink up.
Actually, I'd really like to get home to Scotty.
Plenty of time for that.
It's where I want to be.
Then get out of here.
Because I call the shots, right?
You certainly do.
Whoa! Run and tail! We have Ludo, Twister, Snakes and Ladders, Connect for an Animal Snap. Animal Snap.
Oh, I don't think we have a choice.
But first, a cold glass of medal-winning Chardonnay.
Thanks.
Followed by lasagna made the way no one else can.
I did the flowers.
I set the table. Look, full of everything.
Four?
Yeah, Chris can't make it. Come on, sit.
But you said it would be a family dinner.
Well, it was meant to be, but he got hijacked by this DHB thing.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, no. I mean, he wanted to be here, of course, but, well, you know him. That old duty versus pleasure thing.
He won't be having as much fun as us.
It better not be.
Okay, welcome to Guy's Grub House. Get it while it's hot.
Hot and impressive.
Guy's gorgeous grub.
Guys, Scooby Grub.
You're home early?
Well, I wanted to be with you, didn't I?
Thought Alice would have you out till all hours.
She'll be there till closing. I did what I wanted to do. Celebrated my freedom, put my brother in his place.
So Neil was there?
Coming down heavy with all the family stuff. But I didn't let him get to me.
I'm proud of you, again. I want to marry you.
I know.
Before anyone else rings or hassles you at the pub.
Maybe we should wait and let the dust settle for a bit.
How long do you think that'll take?
I'm not sure. But the more I think about it, the more I want my parents to be there. And yours, of course.
Right.
It'll be strange if you have family there and I don't. I'll feel like an orphan. But when am I going to meet your whānau anyway? I better make sure they approve of me.
Of course they will.
Good. Because I want to get to know them properly. I need a bit of noise from time to time. You're too quiet. Unless they're all like you, are they?
Not really. Hey, maybe we should wait. Give your family plenty of time to come round.
Thank you.
Come on, keep up. I feel like I'm drinking alone.
Yeah, I've got work in the morning.
Yeah.
But I'm tired, babe. I want you to come home with me.
Wow, that's a really great pickup line. You must have a lot of success with that.
Scarlett.
I'll give us another round. A girl could die of thirst here.
Allow me.
Do I know you?
I know you. Alice Piper, the one that got away.
Yeah, I know. What about it?
Must have taken some balls.
Yes, it did. Now, what do you want? To buy my story?
No, just a drink.
But you want to sit down, don't you? Ask me questions all night.
Well, I am curious.
How much?
Eh?
To buy my story. Busted, creep.
I'll call you
Get
back.
lost.
Hey, what's going on?
Another pervy reporter trying to get the lowdown?
Are you a journalist?
No, I'm a plumber.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sure you meant no harm. You have a good night, all right? What makes you think he's a reporter?
He is a reporter? Just too gutless to go through with it?
And yes, he races
No, you
towards
got a 5.
So you went 6 spaces, did not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You go down the snake.
Cheat! You're so going to clean up, Harry. 2.
Yeah!
Go, Harry!
I demand a recount.
Loser.
Chris.
Well, happy family.
Snakes and ladders, actually.
I won!
Good for you.
Again? How was your meeting?
Dull, but you lot seem to have coped without me.
Only just.
Sorry, no more, mate. It's way past your bedtime.
Story?
Another night. Off you go.
I'll take him up. Come on.
Night.
Rematch tomorrow, Master Warner.
You don't have to rush off.
Yeah, I do. I'm stuffed.
Literally. Stay right there. Cheesecake.
Oh.
There. Perfect.
Good night. Thank you for dinner.
Kitchen's a mess, but I'm knackered. Do it in the morning, eh?
Tonight's Capital D takes a steam train to the Docklands and meets the busker who brings his piano to Grafton Street. That's at 7 tonight here on 1.